sit and read the Bible and read the book of Revelations, they would really turn around and straighten up. This is all we need to do, is just get the good book and read it, put it to everyday life.
Sisters, niggas, whiteys, Jews, crackers. Don't worry. If there's hell below, we're all gonna go. Sisters, brothers and the whiteys, blacks and the crackers, police and their backers, they're all political
Welcome, O wanderers of the wavelength, to the inner sanctum of the chilluminatti. You didn't find us by accident. You were tuned in. Behind this veil of shadow and signal, we gather, not to follow, but to question. So light your candle and lean back 33 degrees. Close the blinds and forget what they told you was real.
You can't go on. That's Led Zeppelin.
Still a whisper on my lips, a feeling at my fingertips is pulling at my skin. You leave me when I'm at my worst, feeling as if I've been cursed, bitter cold within. Days go by and still I think of you. Days when I couldn't live my life without you.
It's Saturday night.
Days go by and still I think of you. Days when I couldn't live my life without you. Without you. Without you.
Rock and Rio. Hey, what's up, Chris? Ground Zero Plus UK over in the chat. Man, there's some weird thing going on, as usual.
What do you got going on? That's
I don't know. There's the window for YouTube is all weird looking. Can't tell what's going on with it. Maybe it's because it's too small. It's all jumbled up. Oh, there we go.
Check this out.
Check it out. Hold on a second.
Let me show you
this
something.
Guy snuck in here.
This is my dash cam, not a single cam.
What's on his dash cam?
I have no idea.
Wonder who he caught today.
There's always something on a dash cam. That's the whole reason to have them.
Yeah.
Something always happens on there. But then, is it real or is it not? It says it's a dash cam, but I don't know.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
I don't know. We're definitely live. It's Ground Zero Plus. Saturday night, chilluminatti. And I'm still traumatized from that show last night.
Yeah, huh? It's really quite the situation.
I got post-traumatic stress disorder from last night.
You're not gonna shoot any innocent white women, are you?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Now Chris is back. Oh, Bob Weir died?
Yeah, I saw it. I think Fingerman put that in there.
What?
Yeah.
When? Today?
It must have been. I didn't. It's the first I've heard of it.
Man, did he die really? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know what that means.
Don't you dare.
Well, it's too bad, man. You got to go step off and get a cup of tea or something in the meantime.
Well, you could play some Bob Weir that's not them.
No. I can't stand, listen, first of all, I can't stand Bob Weir's tone of his guitar. That treble. It hits me right at the bridge of my nose. You know.
Well, there's a reason for that tone, you know.
I don't like it. Never did, but, there you go. There's a few. I do like, like I say, I do like some Grateful Dead songs. I wouldn't go so far as to call myself a deadhead, but I do like some Dead songs.
I don't know. I don't know why anybody would like the Dead.
I know. I was the same way. You know what I mean? At one point in my life, Rio, I was just like you. I didn't like the Dead. I didn't care for it. I didn't want to hear it. So on and so forth. But then one day, I was listening to it. And then it was like, all of a sudden, I understood rock and roll.
Were you on acid at the time?
No. I was clean and sober.
Were you on heroin at the time?
No, I was clean and sober. It was later on in life, too. But, I mean, at the time, like I say.
But did Touch of Grey, strike a nerve with you or something?
No. It wasn't even the Touch of Grey. It was just some of the older songs that I didn't like. All of a sudden, I liked them. And then I started listening to this and that, and all of a sudden, I'm listening to this, whole thing, and then, I got into it more. Over a period of time. It took time.
You were enticed by the wall of sound, weren't you?
No,
it got to you.
I'm just saying it took time.
It corrupted your auditory senses.
No, it got to me in the sense that my whole mentality was, going in a different direction when the Dead was still alive. So I was not into the Dead when they were alive. But now Jerry was dead, and then now what? First it was Pigpen, right? And then it was Jerry, and now it's Bob Weir.
Who's left?
Mickey Hart.
There should be two of them left, right?
Man, I don't know. Mickey Hart. I don't know who else is left. I think other people have been stepping in there. Phil Lesh is dead, isn't he? Was Phil?
I think so. Yeah, I think Phil Lesh is gone. I don't know. Bob Weir might have been the last one. Other than Mickey Hart. Is he? I don't even know if he's still alive, is he?
I don't know. Mickey Hart? Yeah, he's alive. He drums. I wonder if they're grateful.
I am.
I'm just saying. I'm wondering if Bob. I wonder if Bob Weir is sitting there right now, going, "You know what, man? I'm fucking grateful."
I don't know. I think a guy like that might be pretty miserable right now.
What's wrong with a little mind control? You know, I should dig up that Bob Weir.
He's
thing
talking about the
where-
company.
Yeah, the company, man. The company. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was some crazy experiment, huh? All these Deadheads went to a concert that never actually happened.
Yeah.
It's the best concert the Dead ever performed.
Well, they performed it. It just wasn't where they said the concert was. It was somewhere else in time.
Yeah, it was
They
supposed
were
to be
in-
at
They were in somewhere in the Bay Area. I think they were in Oakland at a studio.
yeah, and it was supposed to be up in upstate New York at Ithaca College. The
Yeah.
concert that never happened.
Yeah, I forget the title of the show. It's like the Syracuse, New York show or something. It's like, yeah, it never happened. So is Bob Weir dead or not?
I don't know. I haven't looked to confirm.
Well, I haven't looked either, but I was waiting for someone to just, give me the heads up over there in the chat if Bob Weir was in fact dead. Where's that coming from? Technotronic snuck in here. They heard there was a party going on. There's some more people were passing out morphine.
No, that was a better choice than playing the Dead.
Tim is saying yes, he is dead. Fuck. You trying to tell me Neil Young outlived Bob Weir?
I guess so.
That's crazy.
Well, Neil Young's got to be like 120 by now, right?
He's pissed too.
And he was old back then.
Oh man.
Or if not old, he was at least worn out,
Isn't typing such a hassle? I mean, wouldn't it be nice when all you have to do is just mentally think it and then it'll just appear on the screen for you?
Yeah, once you get your Neuralink implant, right, you just think what you want to Google search and Google will just go at it for you. You don't even have to say nothing.
What about if you don't even have to search for it? You just want it and then it automatically, your whole brain is loaded with whatever it was. Like you want to be a helicopter pilot and all of a sudden you just know how to fly a helicopter.
Well, that's what they want to do. Oh, boy.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air.
hear that bang, bang, loud ass guitar right there,
Yeah.
just kicking into it while you're trying to kick back. That's fucking Bob Weir for you, man. He's in there just fucking making that noise. Listen for the noise, Rock and Rio.
And shake your poor body down. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugary. Shake it, Sugary.
You can't really get more chilluminatti than that, can you? That's pretty chill.
You know, I just realized I'm in the wrong chat.
What chat are you in?
I'm in the one that's waiting for the chilluminatti to start.
We haven't started?
Oh, we have started, but not on the same.
You're not
There's-
on, you're not in
There's
there?
two of them open at the moment.
Oh.
I'll
Well, it
put the
says
link
we're
in there
live.
for the other few who are still waiting for the show to start.
Oh, shit. Is there people over there?
Yeah, there's a couple.
How did it happen, I wonder?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what it was? Because when I went to post when the show was going to start, it said it couldn't do it. And then I did it again. That's why.
Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugary. Shake it, Sugary. Just don't tell 'em that you know me. Shake it, Sugary.
All right, I'll
Just don't
stop.
tell 'em that you know me.
I'll stop. Because I know
Please do.
you're offended.
I'm not offended. It's just that awful guitar tone.
Well, like I said, man, that's Bob Weir. He's gone now. You don't have to worry about his guitar tone anymore.
Oh no, because I'm sure everybody's going to be playing that stuff for weeks now.
Let my inspiration flow in token rhyme, suggesting rhythm that will not forsake me till my tears hold them down.
See, they have all these albums, man. You never even heard of any of this shit, have you? Hungry.
I'm sure I've heard every Grateful Dead song at some point in life.
Nah. How could you?
Because I used to hang out with the hippies.
Fuck. Well, listen, I didn't realize that the people were over there waiting. I guess Chris must have sent me a message, but I didn't know. Who knew?
I just realized it myself. I was over there, and I noticed at the top it says waiting for the stream to start, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? We should be live.
It's always something, man. You know what I mean? If it's not this, it's that. You know what I mean?
Well, see, and the reason I noticed is because YouTube has this new thing where on a live stream, it opens it in a certain view where the chat is off to the right side of the window.
yeah.
And you have to switch it every time. And you can't actually switch it until it goes live. So, like at the very beginning of every show, I have to click this button to move the chat under the video. And it wasn't appearing and moving. That's how I figured out I was in the wrong chat.
Well, sometimes you gotta fucking just make that move, you know? Get out of the wrong chat and get into the right one.
Well, I'm in both right now, just in case somebody else goes in there.
Good thinking. No, I promise I'll stop after this.
Please don't dominate the rap jack if you got nothing nothing new to say.
No, you're telling me you can't identify with that right there, that fucking profound shit right there? Listen to it again, Rock Real. Listen what's being said. Listen, hold on.
Please don't dominate the rap jack if you got nothing new to say.
Please don't dominate the rap jack unless you got something new to say. You know what I mean, Rock Real? Listen to that. Just look at the wisdom in that first 20 seconds of that Grateful Dead.
Please don't dominate the rap jack if you got nothing new to say. If you please don't back up the track, this train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Heard some say better run away, others say better stand still.
See? Some say run away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I've been told, but it's hard to run when you got a pocket full of gold.
Now, I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. On the other hand, I heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead.
Oh my God, the vocal is awful.
It's just as hard with the weight of lead, man. See, that's the thing. It's not the vocal. It's the profound words of the lyric. It's not the vocal. You know. He's not Carole King or whatever.
Well, you know. That is true. Although he might have dressed up like her once or twice.
Now, I mean, this isn't a show about the Grateful Dead, but just out of curiosity, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Jerry Garcia die in his BMW 2002 BMW with a crack pipe in his hand?
That
in
I don't know.
In Golden Gate Park?
I don't remember. That was like when he died, like 20 years ago, 20 or something. He's been dead a long time.
He has been dead a long time, but I'm just saying, did he go out like that? Like, did he die smoking crack in his BMW 2002? Not a 2002 BMW, but a BMW 2002.
Oh, yeah. No, I know which car it is. I actually have one in the shop right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Those are bulletproof sedans.
Yeah.
Tim says 1995 he died.
So 30 years ago.
Jesus. Joseph and Mary. That's a long time.
I don't know. Did he die in his BMW?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to pull the headline back up into my head because
you should ask ChatGPT how Jerry Garcia died.
Well, in the time you told me to ask it, you could have asked it yourself and eliminated the middleman.
Well, I won't talk to. I won't talk to the.
You'll send old Jimmy to do the bidding. That's how it is.
Well, you've already made the deal with the devil, so you can barter with the demon.
No, I haven't made no deals with no devils. What's that?
You know, Grok spelled backwards is Korg, right?
Well, now that you pointed out, yeah, but I never really considered it, but yeah. So what does that mean?
Well, Korg, as in the keyboard maker, the music maker, the god of music.
That's what I was asking? Is there some esoteric meaning to the word Korg?
Yeah, there is.
Well, tell me what it is, man. Not everybody knows.
The god of music.
The god of music.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bold statement. Where does he hail from?
I don't remember. Jeez. I don't study my, ancient mythology that much.
No. You just know enough to interject
just enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, enough to interject it and when you scientifically run grok backwards, discover its Korg, and then detect the correlations, start connecting dots, and drawing one of those diagrams on a whiteboard, pasting up
Oh.
sticky
Well,
notes.
I just looked it up, and it says Korg is a fictional character appearing in comic books published by Marvel.
All right then. See,
Well, that's not right.
really?
Well, I mean, I'm sure that's right, but that's not the origination of the word of Korg.
Well, how do you know? Why don't you just ask the regular? You don't even have to go to ChatGPT. Just go to Google AI, whatever it is. Whenever you search on Google now, there's a fucking AI breakdown for you on the right for you to check out. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I found out about some shit earlier today that's really, literally unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable. It's just a thing that's out there that you don't know about. Well, actually, there's a couple of things you probably don't even know about, but this one thing is the thing that makes the other thing even possible. Rock and Rio. You know, it has to do with the internet, and it has to do with your device. And I have it over here on my iPad. I can pull it up, and we can get into it if that's what you want to do.
What is about my device?
Well, there's a thing called MADE, and it has to do with advertising. And I'll clue you into it. It's interesting and not surprising, but it ties into this other thing called Flock. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, Flock, I'm very familiar with.
Yeah. Well, how familiar are you with it?
Well, I know there's one right up the street from me.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to be anywhere near that motherfucker.
I have to drive past it every day. They put it right out in front of the police station.
All right. Well, wait till I open your eyes to Flock in the second hour.
Oh, I know about Flock.
What do you know about it?
It's spy tech.
Yeah. Well, it was developed to be a surveillance system.
Yeah.
Live action surveillance system, but it's put in as a safety.
Yeah, they tell you, oh, it's just to make sure the traffic doesn't back up and stuff. But it's got facial recognition. It reads your license plates. It IDs your car and your make and model and make sure that you're the right guy. It'll read the stickers on your window.
No, well, it does a lot more than that, dude.
Yeah, I know.
No,
it also logs what time every day you drive past it.
If you don't know what it fucking does, when you find out what it does, it's gonna blow your mind. Literally. It is literally going to blow your mind what happens with that and what people that have the power to wield that, what they can do.
Yeah, and it's tied into Palantir as well.
Yeah, it's literally mind-blowing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's mind-blowing but not surprising. And it's only when I saw this particular... There's a whole breakdown. There was a whole situation with this Flock. And there was a whole court case and all this stuff, and stuff came out about it, and this was going on about a month ago about it because of privacy issues. And,
yeah, there's only a few minor privacy issues.
There's a bunch of people that said they hacked it, and then the CEO from the company said that they'd never been hacked, and then this guy did an independent investigation into it. And got a bunch of screens and all this, and took screenshots, and it's literally unbelievable. No one should be able to have the power to know that about a person for any fucking reason, and especially a reason without any kind of reason for it, because the information that could be gathered off of this particular ID system that a lot of people don't know about. I didn't know about it, so I found out about it today. The thing that's gleaned off of it is literally unbelievable. So the thing is, if you got pulled over for some reason, anyone gets pulled over for some reason, and they're trying to find something wrong, I mean, there's nothing wrong. You didn't do anything, really. But now that you got you there, so they're going to see if there's anything wrong. They can just fucking type your name into this flock thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it knows everything about you.
Yep.
Everything about you.
Yeah, and stuff like, well, he posted on Facebook, 18 years ago that he smoked a joint with this guy, so maybe you should check his car for weed.
Yeah,
It's like at that level.
like that, but 10 times worse. I'll show
Yeah.
you. I'm going to show you the video.
Oh yeah, I'd love to say. I mean, I'm well aware of what flock is and how invasive it is.
Well, the problem with this video is this is a channel that I frequent,
Mhm.
and the thing is the guy's a real serious individual. He's as far as a businessman. He's got a PhD, this and that, and he talks a lot about these kind of issues, these privacy issues. And but so the thing is that the information on the video is there, and I'll play it, when we come back, second hour. But the thing is, like I'm saying, he takes a while to get to the point, because he's got to back himself up, because he's showing screenshots of this thing, and he has to protect himself legally. So he's going through these long, drawn out, I have not hacked, or blah blah blah. So I can't edit that out. We're just gonna have to,
We're not giving you financial information.
take a sip of your coffee. Yeah, we're not giving you financial advice or medical advice. Yeah. So we'll get into some of that, but I don't know. That whole thing last night was a little bit too much for me, man.
Well,
I just wanna kick back. Go ahead. I mean,
it plays into the whole cognitive dissonance and mind control situation, right? And that's the part that gets me. Beyond whose fault the situation was, that the situation happened, and how it's being used and manipulated. That's the part that bothers me more than.
the thing about it is, man, without any kind of bias to it, one way or the other, because there's what happened, right?
Mhm.
And then there's the story about what happened. And so the thing about it is each individual was there, doing what they were doing, and that happened. Someone got killed, and but then all the other stuff around it that inflamed particular groups, just being used for an emotional trigger. And
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
and like I was saying to you earlier when we were talking before the show, it's like it's a video that we see. It's something that happened. It's no different than a television show. It's like when you watch a television show and something happens to someone on the television show, when the television show is over that person's still there. It was just a show. But what's the difference? The thing is from an emotional standpoint, when you take in the subject matter, it causes an emotional reaction. So how do you know even what you're seeing ever is just not designed specifically for you to see? Even though it says there's 10,000 views on it, you might be the only one that ever even saw it. It might just be created specifically just to you, to rattle your cage, to make you, do something. You know what I mean?
Well, I did spend a little more time this morning looking at that situation and analyzing the videos, the multiple angles and that stuff. And the more I looked at it, the more I actually do believe that it is legitimately a psyop and not a real event. I think it was planned and decided. And like some of the stuff that came out to me today was, the house with the dinosaur that's stepping on the car that's in the video. Did you catch that? All right. So right where the incident happened, the one camera angle shows a house, and the guy's got a big probably, I don't know, 10 or 15, 20-foot dinosaur stepping on a car in his driveway, like a big movie prop kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the address on that house, you can see it over the one cop's shoulder just for a brief minute as the camera like pans past it, is 3332, right? And we just said it was on, Portland Avenue and 33rd Street is the intersection between 33rd and 34th Street on Portland Avenue. So at the same time that incident was going on, right, there's a shooting in Portland where a 33-year-old man and a 32-year-old woman were shot. So what are the chances now, like, that not only does this incident that happened in with the ice agent and the woman in the truck, but that in the video, not only is the location there, but 3332 is on the house. And at the exact same time, in the city that shares the name with the street, a 32 and 33-year-old person also gets shot in supposedly an unjustified shooting. How could that not be related in some weird sense of sickness that, that these people who put this stuff on, the crisis actors.
Well,
And there's more stuff like that came out, that was pointed out, like as some of the stuff I was watching, and I almost doubt that it's actually even a real event at this point.
well, I mean, that's the thing. What difference does it make? I mean, the thing is, unless you personally know the person, you know what I mean? It's no different than watching some TV show with an outcome and a viewpoint.
Who's to say, right? There's a woman that, oh, she's my neighbor, I know her, right? They're showing that on the news. Well, who's to say that neighbor that moved in 6 months ago wasn't, an actor, a crisis actor, or an FBI agent or whoever that moved in there with the sole intention of putting on this little show today or yesterday or whatever. Maybe this has been planned for months and they just waited for the right day to do it. Who's to say that the cops are even real cops?
Who's to say? But that goes back to my point. What difference does it make?
It doesn't.
It
because
makes no difference
it's inflamed both sides, right?
That's right.
If you're a right winger, you're on the side of the cop, and that woman shouldn't have been doing what she was doing. If you're a left winger, that poor innocent lesbian woman, right? And that was a point that kept coming up too. What difference does it make if she's a lesbian? Like, if she got shot for real, and somebody's dead. If not, why does that have to be a talking point of the situation? Because it aggravates another group of people?
That's the thing is these events, it doesn't make any difference if they're real or if they're not, or if they're not. Because as long as the storyline gets put out there on the screens, then people react to it the same. It's the same if there's a horrible situation that actually happened, or you just hear the story of something that happened. Because that's all it is. You're hearing a story of something that happened.
Yeah.
So how do you get emotionally attached or involved to a story that you're hearing to a point where you're fucking going out of your mind about it? That it drives you so fucking out of your mind because you heard a story. You heard a story.
Yeah.
I could understand you being out of your mind if you were sitting somewhere and you were traumatized by a whole situation that happened.
Yeah, if you were sitting on the curb witnessing that, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
I think back way back when to September of 2001, when there was a story that was told about some guys in an airplane, and my initial response and reaction to that when I saw it on television was like, Well, if we know where the guy who did this is, we should tell, whatever leader of whatever country he's in, he's got 48 hours to turn him over. We're just going to wipe your whole country out to get him. That was like my initial feeling on that. And it was after I talked to Richie, and he kind of let me in on, we did this to ourselves. Like, he knew that, like, instantly within, hours of the situation happening is when he told me that on the phone. And, obviously now we know that all the lies that surrounded that day, and that the story is not really true. I mean, obviously those buildings fell down, and obviously, there were 3,000 collateral damages that occurred. But, what part of that story is real? We know that half of it is a lie, at least. We know that people knew about it ahead of time. We know that the hijackers
Well,
were.
the other thing is there's a story.
Why can't this situation yesterday be the same thing?
There's a storyline for each person.
Right,
for each group
exactly.
of people, there's a storyline that they believe about what happened. So some people say it's an inside job. Some people just think, planes flew into the building. It's just like it was told to. And what difference does it make? That's the thing. It makes no difference what the fucking story is.
It doesn't make a difference to the people that the buildings fell on. That's for sure, right?
I'm just saying.
Around them and all the people who cared for those people.
Yeah, the only thing, the thing that matters is, who you're telling the story to.
Right. So, I mean, same thing with the, Kennedy's assassination. For years and years and years, they've been telling us, Oswald did it. He was the lone gunman. A few years ago, those FBI files get released, and they say, oh, no, there were actually 3 shooters. But you look at the History Channel's still telling you that Oswald was the lone gunman and did it. So which story is true? Were there 3 shooters, or was Oswald the lone gunman?
Yeah.
Does it matter? Kennedy's still dead, right?
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. That's the thing. It's the getting caught up in all this. All the story of it, and then putting it into the filter bubble in a way that will antagonize or inflame people into action, some emotional action. Like Epic Journeyman was getting a little bit emotional last night.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
He was not being objective about the situation.
No. I mean, isn't that the whole point? Is to be objective, And that's that's the other part of it, is like what each one of us has an internal dialogue about some shit that's in our mind about where what happened, and but we don't know what the fuck's in somebody's mind. I was telling you earlier today, if somebody ran me over and dragged me 300 feet, like while I was sitting in there, I'd probably be thinking to myself, no one's ever going to run me over again. Fuck that. So, I mean, when a person makes a decision, they're making a decision from where they're coming from, not where we're coming from, So sitting back like armchair quarterback and shit about stuff is just, I don't know. It's a wild, wild world we live in.
And these situations, are created almost in a way like sleight of hand. They're intended not only to spur our emotions and keep us divided and arguing and questioning and whatever, but also, what else is going on that they don't want us to see while we're busy paying attention to this story in the news this week?
I don't know. They're pulling the people off the space station.
Yeah.
They say there's an illness. Maybe there's something coming in.
Well, we've been hearing about this comet that's not really a comet.
Nah, that thing's going in the opposite direction.
Well, maybe.
No, it is.
Maybe it's just, maybe it's just tactically maneuvering to so that we can't.
No, they told us it was going in the opposite direction, but really,
Right.
we're going this way. It's coming this way.
They don't want to panic. What was that movie with the asteroid where they didn't want to panic the people? And Morgan Freeman, I think, was the president. I mean, he's been the president in a bunch of movies, but
I think that's what it was called, the asteroid.
No, well,
Something
no,
like
that
that.
wasn't it. Is it?
Some fucking, I don't know. Is it the one where
They break the meteor into two, and the small one hits, but the big one hit, small one hits, but then,
is it the one where
causes the
Bruce
tidal wave.
Willis has to land on it?
No, not that one.
Bruce Willis. Fuck.
I don't know. It was like the movie was like 2012 or The Day After Tomorrow. It was one of those movies, Deep Impact. Yes, Mike got it in the. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Deep Impact.
Deep Impact. Yeah, well, it's like this, man. It's like, hey, we got an asteroid coming in. Get Bruce Willis in here. I need him to land on this bitch and plant a nuclear bomb in there and destroy it before it hits the Earth. Hey, Bob, I got this idea. How about this for an idea for a movie? There's
Flippy
a
be
fucking
nice.
giant asteroid coming in.
He's not here to defend himself. So
No.
It can't be too mean,
No. All right, yeah. So anyway, there's a giant asteroid coming in, and we need somebody to land on that bitch and drill a hole in it, put a nuclear bomb in there, and blow it up.
Well, it's funny because the Bruce Willis movie was that, and the Deep Impact movie was that, and there's probably a third movie with the same premise to it, and there again is the question is it just a movie or is it a message?
I don't know. Predictive programming.
Well, I mean,
I hate that shit, man.
There is a possibility.
I
that
can't
something like
stand
that
when I can't stand when people say that shit.
The predictive programming, yeah.
It's predictive programming. No, it's just
there is
a
predictive
fucking
programming
movie.
and a lot of that stuff, but not everything is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a movie.
No, I'm saying. What does it mean, predictive programming? So somehow, because they make a movie about something, and when you watch it, somehow it permeates your brain, so that at some point in the fucking future, when this fictional scenario arrives, you'll be acquiesced to it, and you'll just, succumb. Is that how the predictive programming works?
Something like that, yeah.
Seems a bit ridiculous, don't you think?
It's a desensitization technique.
Right.
So
I don't know. Maybe these movie theaters are something different than people think. Maybe movie theaters used to be a loose collection box where you sit in there and you get emotionally charged by the movie that you're watching. And then they just suck up all the energy out of you.
could be.
I mean, just like it is in real life, when you think about it. If you're being traumatized by a screen, everywhere you go, it's like a vampire. The world is a vampire.
maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror.
Aligned to the true laws of nature. Well then wake up with the Revolution Show with your hosts, Amy and John Paul.
Where are you getting that from?
I don't know. I was hearing something, and then all of a sudden, there it was.
It sounded like a Revolution Radio.
It was, but it was my iPad because I was looking for that video I was talking about from earlier, and I was going to send it over to you while we were on the break. It's Ground Zero Plus. My name's Jimmy, and we were on a break, and I heard noises, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I thought there was something coming in, but it was just my mic was laying on top of my my iPad, and I didn't realize the situation. Now, hold on a second. I'm trying to find my way back. Who did that song? Oh, I know who it is.
Find my way back to the place.
That's
you
the
were before.
Starship.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen. Let me see if I can find this video, and if I can, I have to search it up. I'll have to type, which will cause an issue because then I have to actually see. You know, I can't sit here with my eyes closed like I am.
Savings box only at Taco Bell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my eyes are always closed when we do the show. When I'm sitting here, my eyes are closed. I'm deep in thought. No, I'm just kidding. My eyes aren't really closed. All right, let me see if I can find this video. It's Ground Zero Plus.
They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on
All right, man. Well, guess what? It was worth it because I found it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I know. All right, listen. Hang on a second. I'm going to throw another song on real quick so I can send this over to you real quick. And then so that way I can get it and then bring it over here so I can play it.
I received $400,000 from my life insurance policy, and I'm still alive.
My button's not working.
I got the call no one wants.
Yeah.
Back at 40.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's Saturday night, isn't it? Do you realize how casual things have gotten? Are you still there? I don't hear you anymore.
I am here.
Do you realize how casual things have gotten on Saturday night?
Yeah.
You know what? We used to do when I used to do the Kev Baker show. You know? Kev didn't fuck around on the show at all. You know, it was serious. I mean, not serious like you don't perceive it to be serious, but he was serious about it, put it that way. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And but the point is that so on decided to start doing the show on Saturdays where it was casual, you know. And it was fun to do the show, and it was more, you know, casual. But what I realized back then was that once you start being casual, then it just degrades from there. It degrades from there. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I think we handle the casual well. you
Yeah.
know?
No, I just mean, yeah. Hang on a second. I think something happened with this page over here. Chris just told me. Hang on, Chris. Thanks for telling me. See, some shit always happens over here. Sorry about that. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let me send you this real quick. It's Ground Zero Plus. We're as casual can be because it's the chilluminatti.
Broken by my master.
You got it?
Let me see. Where's the other window?
You should have it over there. Here, let me open it up. The problem is when I open this, it's going to open in Google, and then you won't be able to hear it.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Hang on a second. No, I got to copy it. Hold on.
It's a YouTuber?
Hang on a second. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me. Hang on. I'm trying to make it happen, Kevin. Hold on. It's complicated. I got to sit there and I got to copy the link and so on and so forth. Yada blah blah.
That among these are life,
All right.
liberty.
Hang on a second. So the name of this channel is the Business Reform Channel. So I would recommend the channel to you if you're not familiar with it. I mean, if you're interested, in this type of information, which is, going into the future that we talk about on the show. It's the kind of shit you want to know about Rocket Brew, isn't it?
Hmm.
You want to know how to protect your freedom moving into the future? Well, go over there and check out the Business Reform Channel.
And join the Cognitive Liberty Party.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know why people didn't join that when we opened it up for membership. But I guess it's cognitive for you to think about being a member. And then you're a member when you say you are, I guess. Okay, you guys ready to get into this video?
Yeah,
it's worth your time. Especially if you don't know about it. Now, do you want to see the video over on YouTube? Because I will go the extra mile. And
as long as, they're not going to strike you for it.
What is this? What happened to the YouTube? Did they change everything?
Yeah, they changed stuff.
These fucking icons.
They got round little circles around them now. And they have up like they're supposed to.
You have an icon for 20 years, and then it means something, and then all of a sudden one day you change the icon without telling anybody. But they still move and operate as though the icon still means what it meant before when it doesn't mean that anymore. Man. You know what I mean? It's like changing the definition of a word.
Yeah, well, they do that.
I know.
I've come to the conclusion that they change user interfaces on stuff, in video games, on Windows, on Mac OS or whatever. They have to make changes every, 6 months, year, or whatever, because the people that are getting paid to design those icons need to justify the fact that they get a paycheck, right? So they have to change something. Whether it's a good change or bad change, they have to change something. Otherwise, what's the point of employing them?
All right, listen. Flock. Get the flock out of my face, man, with this. Listen. This is their tagline. Listen to this. Search once, see everything. Search once, see everything. So someone has the power to sit there because they got some privilege to use this software and to use this surveillance system.
Yep.
They can type in your fucking name. And this is all the shit that comes up this is gonna blow your mind. Literally.
I'm already well aware of this stuff.
Now be prepared because there's a particular moment in here where you're gonna want to search this thing up. It's called maid, like a maid at the hotel. It's an acronym. All right, you want to pay attention to that point when he starts talking about it. But here we go. So. Business Insider channel, subscribe if you're interested in this type of information. Here you go.
Or things to be seized. That means the government is supposed to already have some evidence a specific person committed a specific crime before it seeks a warrant to look for additional evidence. This protects Americans from overly broad searches that can make suspects out of innocent people, thereby dragging them into a potentially expensive, time-consuming, and reputationally damaging legal situation where they are forced to prove their innocence. In this video, we are going to examine how modern technology is undermining this centuries-old constitutional protection and what it means for hundreds of millions of innocent people across the United States. And analysis related to Flock Nova, Flock's AI platform for law enforcement, the security researchers who worked with Ben. Josh remained anonymous in Ben's video, but he gave me permission to use his name and show his face in an interview I recorded with him. Josh volunteered to do that interview because he wanted to share his findings and analysis related to Flock Nova, Flock's AI platform for law enforcement that uses the tagline, "Search once, see everything."
Dude, search once, see everything. And he is not fucking exaggerating when he says that, the owner of this company. Now, here, the thing is this guy, it's going to take a while for this guy to make a point. All right. I apologize, but he's a good guy. It's worth your time. I don't want to put him on fast speed. I'm going to give the dude some respect.
As I have said in other videos, do not let the name Flock Safety fool you. Their 2022 U.S. patent is for a dynamic surveillance network, not a dynamic safety network. Before I go any further, I want to be very clear about my role here. I am not a security researcher. I have never attempted to access any internal systems at Flock Safety, and I am not demonstrating or explaining how anyone might be able to do so. What I'm sharing today is an analysis of a written statement made by the CEO of Flock and claims, emails, and screenshots provided to me by a third-party researcher that I cannot independently verify. This video is about transparency and claims made by a security researcher regarding what Flock Nova does. On December 8th, 2025, Flock CEO Garrett Langley wrote in an email to a Virginia police chief, quote, "Flock has never been hacked."
The reason this guy keeps going over this is because he's going to show information that looks like they've been hacked. But he's saying, hey, the CEO said they've never been hacked. So this information hasn't been hacked. He's trying to cover his ass. This guy. Rock and Rio.
Yeah.
Now, that finger man's in there. What did he say? Flock AI is actually old stuff in there. That's what he's saying. Oh, I don't know. Well, let's continue so you can see some of these screenshots here.
Ever. Period. As always, links to all of my sources, including that email, are included in the description of this video. Even if Garrett Langley's statement is technically accurate, it may omit material context that reasonable people would consider important. To illustrate my point, it would be technically accurate to say, on April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, and a week later 500 passengers arrived safely in New York. Why?
Technically true.
I know. That's how they get away with this shit. All right, let's continue, Rock and Roll.
Technically accurate, that statement leaves out a few minor details. My 2-hour interview with Josh Michael occurred on December 3rd, 2025, 5 days before Garrett Langley stated Flock has never been hacked ever. I therefore conclude none of the information Josh shared with me is the result of a hack, because Flock had never been hacked as of the time of our recording. Josh Michael gave me this disclaimer, and you can pause the video and read it in its entirety. The TLDR is his analysis is based on publicly available documents, websites, marketing. The product security director at Flock thanked Josh for reporting a security vulnerability and told Josh they were sending him an respectfully decline your invitation. Because there are so many Flock cameras near U.S. military bases, if a hostile nation gained access to Flock's network, it could create a significant national security threat. This concern seemed reasonable to me because in 2014, the New York Times reported a foreign nation had hacked the U.S. government computers at the Office of Personnel Management. Then they noticed none of the members of a certain Special Forces unit had been seen driving anywhere in the past 24 hours. Would it be reasonable for that hostile country to conclude the unit had just been deployed? Cropping and or blurring many details on the screenshots Josh shared with me. I cannot independently verify how this material was obtained, but according to Flock's CEO, it was not the result of a hack. To keep this video relatively short, I am summarizing my conversation with Josh rather than playing the actual recorded video. According to Josh, this screenshot allegedly shows the inner workings of the Flock Nova demo. The red box I added shows the different screens in Flock Nova, starting with the login screen. Under New Search, it appears an officer using Flock Nova has numerous options regarding what and how they want to search, including map data, arrest searches, body-worn camera searches, and vehicle searches. But I want to zoom in on one called, quote, New Dark Document Search. What is a dark document search? According to Josh, it appears this feature allows searching for references associated with credit card numbers, crypto wallets, Discord accounts, email addresses, IP addresses, social security numbers, or Telegram accounts. According to Josh, this page, which I have heavily redacted, returns data from an advertising ID. This screenshot appears to confirm the advertising ID in question is a reference to the mobile advertising ID, also.
Okay, look that up.
What, the mobile advertising ID?
Yeah, look that up, Rocket Reel.
Oh, I know what that is.
All right, well, look it up, though, so you can define it specifically for everybody.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is MAID. MAID is a unique user identifier assigned to a mobile device that allows advertisers and other third parties to, quote, track the user's movements, habits, and usage of apps. At any given time, the mobile advertising ID can be used to associate a device with the apps it uses, in-app activities such as game progression, and the ads a user views or clicks. It can also be used to infer a device's physical location and, when linked with brokered data sets, can be associated with a person's internet browsing history. Over time,
when married with brokered data sets. So they can just buy data sets from people that have data because they're tracking you somehow that you're unaware of, just like this right here.
Advertising ID can infer things about the user, such as their interest and preferences, behavioral patterns such as their daily routines, etc. MAID data does not directly identify a person, but it is easy for artificial intelligence to de-anonymize MAID data by looking at the user's life over time and seeing where they sleep at night, where they spend 40 hours per week. In other words, this isn't about a single data point. It's about reconstructing someone's life. Josh claims this screenshot demonstrates Flock Nova's ability to count a person's visits to certain adult websites and provide that information to an officer running a search. If this is accurate, it may represent capabilities beyond what some communities believe they are approving. This isn't about morality, it's about who gets to decide what information is relevant to an investigation. In all fairness, the names of some of these websites suggest they may be more related to escort services than general adult image and video websites. But I am not about to do any research on this topic to find out for sure. And yes, I redacted some of the words on that screenshot to make the image more friendly to the YouTube algorithm. Our interview lasted for 2 hours, and I have a lot more information to put into another video about how all Flock license plate reader cameras are being upgraded into video cameras, and a detailed analysis of Flock's 2022 patent for a dynamic surveillance network. But I want to wrap up this video by looking at and commenting on one more screenshot of Flock Nova. Josh claims this screenshot shows the default search parameters are set to the center of the continental United States with a search radius of 1,500 miles, which means by default, Flock Nova will search from sea to shining sea. Josh also claims the reason for the search will auto-populate to, quote, Nova investigation. If Flock disputes these capabilities, I welcome their evidence-based clarification.
Everything you do
So Rio,
Mhm.
what about this ID? What about it, man?
Well, it's in everybody's iPad, iPhone, whatever device you carry,
Mhm.
and it's uniquely assigned, right? So it's completely identifiable as to who owns or which particular device it is, right? So it knows, maybe based on cell tower information, Wi-Fi information, Bluetooth information, whatever, what time you wake up, what time you turn your phone on, what time you get in your car to drive to work, time you take your lunch break, time you drive home at night, whether traffic's good or bad at that hour. Yeah. It builds a profile on you based on your movements. It also accesses your,
Well, see, I
what
don't.
you're looking at on Amazon.
I don't remember.
What you're searching for Google.
I don't remember signing a forms, giving people permission to do that.
Oh, it's implied when you accept the use of the device. You didn't read that 600 pages of fine print, Jimmy.
No.
But you agreed to it.
I didn't agree to anything.
But you did.
No. I got my phone in the mail. I didn't sign any contracts.
No.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I mean,
right at the beginning of the paperwork, it says your use of this device implies your consent. So, if you don't want to consent, you can't use it.
Well, I didn't realize it was a basket of corporations that I thought I was just signing up for my whole cell phone, Rockaria.
Well, back in the day, it was a cell phone. Now it's not a cell phone anymore. It's a smart device.
I see. What does the acronym for SMART mean again?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I know. It's like that. All right, we got 30 minutes left. Are we going to open up these phones?
Oh, we can, yeah.
How many more days do we have left on this old phone number? 718
January 20th is the last day of the phone number.
So 718-618-9905 is going away forever. Unless you can somehow acquire it.
It's possible. I was considering it.
(618) 718-618-9905.
In my lonely feeling, from my darkest dreams, I've gone through days as I wonder. Always change.
Your phone actually tracks you twice as much when you're in airplane mode because it thinks you're traveling.
Yeah. Hey, we have a call.
Wants to sell you something. Caller, welcome in to chilluminatti Inner Sanctum.
How you all doing?
We're doing good. What's happening?
Antonio.
Hey, Antonio. What's happening?
Oh, here, chilling with the chilluminatti.
Nice.
Good to hear from. Yeah.
Are you leaning back?
Good to see you guys. And,
Are you leaning back 33 degrees?
I made it back 33 degrees.
No, I say, are you leaning back 33 degrees?
Oh, well.
When you're chilling,
No,
I'm just saying.
kind of like standing up now.
Oh, you're standing?
I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah. So what's happening, man?
Nothing. I was thinking about what Rock and Rio was talking about, some video about the number 33 and coming out in the video stuff. And, there's a there's a lot of things that happen in this world. Sometimes it makes me think there is the theory of the simulation program, or, there are people literally doing this. And I want to tell you a story that has to do with your show. And a month show, the Chilluminatti about a month ago, before you went on vacation. I was on the chat, and I mentioned that existence was a very mysterious thing. And that the reason why is because we could ask, well, God exists, but who made God and who made that God? And it goes on. And someone in the chat said, well, for that, there was nothing. But I said, yeah, but who created the nothing? So, okay. So that was it. The show was over. Let's go forward about 2 days. I think it's Tuesday. And I'm doing deliveries on my bicycle. And it's an old bike. It's an old bicycle.
Yeah.
And I go do a delivery, a food delivery, and I leave the bicycle outside. It's a hotel, nice hotel in financial district, Miami. And I go up and come back down, and the bike is not there. It's been stolen. Now, I'm looking for the bike all over the place. 50 feet in front of me, in front of the hotel, there's a bike like mine. And I say, oh, there it is. But when I get to the bike, it's completely brand new. Brand spanking new. The seat was still down on it. It hadn't even been up. The exact identical make, color, everything. Brand spanking new. And I look at it and, somebody said a lot of people, weird things happen. I think it was you, but they don't say it because people think they're crazy. And this is just one of the least weird ones. But, what's racing through my mind is, what the heck? And check this out.
Now, did you get on the bike? Did you get on that? Did you get on that bike and ride away?
No, it wasn't. It's not mine. I'm trying to figure out. I'm freaking out by now. And so, you know what the name of the hotel is? Infinity. Now, the reason I put this together, because it's like answering my question. Like the bike might have been like reincarnation, and the answer was infinity. It's forever. What do you think? Hello?
Damn, I don't know what to say. That's a mind blower.
Yeah,
it's a mind blower, Rock and Reel. What do you think, man?
Yeah.
I wonder if the guy who owned the newer bike got on your bike by mistake because he, came out and wasn't paying attention to where he had left his bike.
No. My bike, it was an old bike. I had parked here. All the rims were rusted. This was an old bike I was using. I mean, I lost it, and I went to the pawn shop and got another one much better for $25. So I didn't really care at the moment. But what flipped me out was the brand new bike, exactly like mine, exactly, probably bought it where I bought it. Same color, same everything. Brand new. So then this black guy walks out and takes the bike and doesn't even ride it away. He just walks it away. So, it was like answering my question of, well, what is the existence? It's like the bike was showing me maybe reincarnation, and then it's infinity. But, it still doesn't answer the question. But what I'm trying to get to, this could have been either a simulation of the program theory, or it was purposely done. And this is how, deep the thing could go, where people could actually do this, because they could do something like that, pull a trick like that on me and steal my bike and park a brand new one in front of me, but they can do it. but you know, it's just weird. You know, things that happen.
That's literally mind blowing.
And believe me, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying rock and real. I mean, it's absolutely no. What happened to your bike? Did you ever get your bike back?
Oh no. The bike was gone. I had a delivery on. I had to on the side and tell them I got my bike stolen, and I immediately went to the train, went to the pawn store and got another one so I can work the next day.
Jesus.
But
Joseph and Mary.
yeah,
man.
but this identical, exactly the same bike, same color, everything.
That's crazy.
And the guy, yeah. When I went on the train on the tri-rail to go towards the place to get the bike, there was the black guy with the bicycle, and he didn't even ride it. It was so new. I mean, the seat was still down, but it's incredible, you know.
Did your life
just too much coincidence?
Did your life change in any way from that moment forward?
Oh no, Jimmy, you know, so many things have happened. I go way back, you know. How can we say? I go way back, and you know, in fighting these forces, we could say.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things. A lot of things have happened to me. I mean, just super, you know, weird. But this happened, you know, right after I had mentioned that on your show. And it so happened that, you know, it happened in the name of the building, Infinity, you know.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Which
listen.
really didn't tell me not much, you know, but
Antonio.
I thought, you know, yeah.
Thanks for calling, eh?
Oh yeah, man! It's always
We
great
can,
to
we can only
see you
take
guys
yeah
and,
we can only
to be
take
able to call in.
Yeah, we can only take one call at a time. So, when
Yeah, I know.
when you
I
hang
know, I know.
when you So when you hang up
Thank
somebody,
you for taking thank you for taking my call.
thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
you.
Definitely an interesting story. Kind of, you know, glitch in the matrix kind of thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys.
413, call us back.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye.
We're playing those mind games together, pushing the barrier, planting seeds, playing the mind gorilla, chanting the mantra, peace on earth. We all been playing those mind games forever. Some kind of druid dude lifting the veil, doing the mind gorilla.
Some druid dudes lifting the veil.
The search for the grail. Love is the answer, and you know that
Man, that was Antonio.
for sure.
He might sounds like a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah,
Rock and
definitely
roll.
does. We got another caller, Jimmy.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
Where are they calling from?
413.
413.
Yo, fellas, it's Eric from Mass. How's it going?
Hey, it was going good, man. What's happening?
Not much. Missed the heck out of you guys. Glad you're back.
Yeah.
Miss, Clyde. Wish he does well and comes back in the way that you guys, Chris came on and said last night. Glad to hear he's doing a little better, I think. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I
it's-
got physical.
Too.
Hang on a second.
Yep.
John Lennon. He's going in. There he goes. He's dancing in reverse right now out the back door. There he goes. He said some druid dudes lifting the veil in that song. I didn't realize that, those lyrics. We should look at those lyrics.
Yeah, and some druid is lifting the veil while he's searching for the Holy Grail.
Yeah, something like that. There was some. He says something about magic in the line before that. You should reverse that bitch right now. We only got 20
Mind
minutes
games?
left.
Yeah.
We only got 20 minutes left.
Let me see if I can snag a copy.
Yeah. Here I can. Yeah. Go ahead.
So what's on your mind, Eric?
Oh, I called because of the flock thing. I have pretty good experience with that.
Oh, you do? Now is it one search like it says? I mean, that's pretty intense.
I had actually read about it from a local newspaper here in Massachusetts, Western Mass. And a buddy of mine that's a state trooper, I was like, hey, just asked about it. He talked about it a little bit, referred me to somebody in my local police department. And that person happened to be in our friends group as well. And I was just like, hey, man, like, what's this flock thing? You know, first of all, the name is fucked up. Like,
yeah,
like church is a flock, you know,
yeah.
Shepherds with their flock. You know, so there are shepherds. It's all messed up language, but yeah, I had him pull up his, he had me jump in the cruiser and he was like showing me flock screens and stuff. And I was like, well, this is terrifying.
That's man. See, that's the thing. I mean, I'm glad you got a chance to see it, but on one level, but on another level, makes me uncomfortable that some dude can just pull his buddy into a thing and just show it to him. Now, I didn't let this video play out, but there's been a bunch of people that have access to this thing that have gotten arrested for fucking stalking people, like stalking other officers. Like there's some dude that like one of the other officers, and he was stalking her around with her husband and shit. I mean, I'm saying it's a powerful tool for people to have. I mean, I don't think it's a tool that anyone should be able to have. Do you? I mean, it's a little bit. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm 100% on rights and personal rights. Like the phone I'm talking on is a burner. I have a flip phone. Get like 3 of them. Like I have no MAID that's identifiable. I'll never have a smartphone or download apps. I just have known about the identifiers and things like that. And you can technically reset your identifier, but it kind of temporarily does it on your phone. But I'm not a huge tech nerd, just a little bit of research into that. But the flock system, like I said, I read about in the paper, and strategically they place the cameras at places where you can't get from one town to the other, except go this way. Like they'll put them very strategically around military bases.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were saying.
Do you know like the ones you see on the poles where they're they're on a pole, like they're on it's like the white camera that's on a high, like thin pole on top of the light pole, and then it's at the top of it. Those can be enabled as flock cameras. They basically, my local police department was telling me that they have them to identify stolen cars that drive by.
Yeah.
And of course that's what they say, but just like your phone, if you have a smartphone, you can go, hey Google, and do all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always listening. It's scanning every car.
Yeah.
I think it's the privacy invasion, of course. But.
Well, the one we have is on like a little mobile trailer. It's the base isn't that big, but I'd say it's like a 4x4 base or whatever. It's got a couple like trailer wheels on it, like 2 wheels. And they prop it up in different places around town, but they usually leave it out in front of, it's the old police department now, in front of the library and the town hall. And they park it right there in the parking lot. And it's got
you can see,
I think about 6 different cameras on it, and they're all pointed in different directions. And there's multiple types too. There's like a square lens, like almost like a CCTV camera, and then there's other ones at the top of it. There's like 3 bubbles, like with shields over them, and it's like
a bunch of them. Like if you look at pictures or research, like ones in New York City, like one you're talking about looks like those. Like it's the trailer that has a bunch of cameras in different directions. Some of them are circular, some of them are hexagonal, some of them are square. Do you guys ever have those like trailer cameras that are really high that have a blue police light on it that they just leave in parking lots, and they say they're for like surveillance for like shoplifters and stuff. Have you guys ever seen those?
Oh yeah. We have that. The Walmart and the Home Depot over by me has that. And actually, even when I was down in Florida, they have one of them set up outside the mailboxes in the neighborhood. You know, because the mailboxes are down the end of the road, and everybody's got to walk to them. They have a bunch of surveillance cameras set up there, so I don't even know what time you get your mail, because I'm sure that's getting recorded too.
Well, if that's not Flock brand, I mean, I'm sure it's some brand that has a bunch of them and they're all around in huge conglomerate. Like, I don't know who it is, if it is Flock, but that idea of license plate reading or biometrics. And I was actually just reading that Walgreens has a really, really, really advanced biometric system.
Yeah, well, Walmart has actually gotten busted recently too for using facial recognition on the self-checkouts. There was recently a story of a guy who went to the self-checkout, bought an item and paid cash for it, and almost instantly on his phone got a survey asking him if he liked the quality of the
No,
product.
it wasn't on his phone. He got an email.
Oh, he got an email, yeah.
He didn't have a phone. That was the whole thing about it. He's like, I don't even have a phone.
Yeah. It was something like that. But, you know, Walmart denies that they use facial recognition technology, but obviously they knew who he was if he didn't have a phone and paid cash, right?
We only got a few minutes left. Are you going to do the John Lennon thing?
Yeah, I could play it backwards.
Eric, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, guys. Glad you're both well. God bless your mom, and take care of you and your family too.
Hey, thanks. Thanks. God bless you too, man. Take care of yourself out there. Right on. There he goes.
Peace.
There goes Eric from Massachusetts. It's Ground Zero Plus chilluminatti. Saturday night.
It's late at night in the neighborhood, and the thieves have all gone to bed. They can hear your heartbeat in the distance as you lay down your weary head. But don't worry, 'cause the dawn is breaking in another room halfway around the world. And you can't waste your life wishing upon a star, 'cause if wishes were horses, if wishes were horses, if wishes were horses, then dreamers would ride. Yes, they would. A girl lives her life missing some things that she never had.
There goes John Butcher.
Well, I've got John Lennon queued up here, but
Okay.
you know, this discussion on Flock did make me think of a small incident today. Uncle Donald was discussing the future of 6G. He just signed some legislation or something with 6G. And he had a little Freudian slip today where he said it'll allow us to scan a little deeper into your skin or under people's skin.
He said that?
He said that, yeah.
So it wasn't in reverse, it was in forward.
It was in forward, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
maybe you
know,
should clip that out and bring it to the table.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah.
All right. Let me hear it. No, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No, it sounds like it's playing off your speaker in your room.
Do I need to be loud?
No, it just doesn't sound like it's directly hooked into the broadcast. Sounds like we're listening to it external through your microphone.
You know what? Let me turn it into studio mode here so that it plays music.
See if you can do it, man.
All right, let's try. Raising the spirit forward. That son is him. Oh, Lucifer, that son is him. Yeah, well, that's not bad.
Here, listen to this. It says, now that I'm in, there's no letting go, and your emptiness begins. Once I grip onto your mind and soul, your brightness starts to dim. Sin after sin, you won't feel no more, and I've lost your trust again. I know you wish you could let me know that you're praying for an end. I could lie and tell you you can get me out of your head, but I'm loving all the pain I'm causing you too much instead, baby. There's another side that you don't know. Wait, there's another side that you don't know. You don't know. I can't wait to get you all alone. Once I'm in there, ain't no letting go. Watch me turn your mind into my home. Fuck, man.
What song is that now?
Mind games. So now he says, mind games, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you think you know me. Holding back the dark horse so long. Call me Karobi. Call me Karobi. Thinking I must have gotta force this song when I get lonely. Take advantage. Say you told me. Close but never show me. Someone told me you can only disguise and pretend. The tears manifest sometimes. My only friend. You'll never see them again. I hide behind the mask. They hide behind the mask, thinking you're winning with all your grinning. But I got the last laugh. Fuck, man. I had no idea. Now, I don't see this druid line that I saw.
But that's not John Lennon.
It's not?
No. I don't know what Mind Game song that is, but that's not John Lennon's song line.
No? Oh, you know what? You're right. It's Sidekick.
It's like, it's pretty a freaky song what you're reading there. I'll give it that.
Maybe you should reverse this one. I don't know. Here. See? The AI hallucinated, dude. This is just what we were talking about the other day.
Okay, so I found in here some kind of druid.
Yeah.
Right? So here it is forward. It's already slowed down, so. Some kind of druid. Right? And now in reverse it says, so who is the magus? Who's the magus?
Wow. That's interesting.
Right? So, and that's congruent, right? The druid being the magus.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man.
I'm telling you, this stuff is loaded, man. Especially Beatles. Okay, so the druid who is lifting the veil. Let's see what the lifting the veil part is. Forever with him. Oh, forever listen. For them who will listen. That's what it is. For them who will listen. He's lifting the veil for them who will listen.
Damn.
That's interesting. Yeah, I do still really want to do like a whole series on the Beatles in reverse, and beyond the Paul is Dead stuff and whatever, because even their solo stuff has got like lots of messages.
I know, we should. Let's do it next week on the chilluminatti.
Yeah, we could do.
All right.
I'll save Mind Games, and I'll get something from Wings with Mr. Paul. And I'll get a George Harrison song. We'll do the Beatles individually after the Beatles. How's that?
Yeah, Ringo.
Yeah.
Don't forget Ringo.
Yeah, no, don't forget Ringo. What was that one he had? The big hit he had, like in the 80s.
I'm not sure. In the chat, somebody will know. Amber knows.
Maybe like I Got My Mind Set on You. That was Harrison, right? And then what was Ringo's hit? Ringo had a hit too.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
Everybody forgets Ringo.
Ringo.
It don't come easy. There you go.
Yeah.
Amber got it. You're right.
All right, listen. Time's up. Time to go.
It is.
It
is in the show already. We chilled all the way through it.
Yeah. I'm not traumatized by it.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens.
I know. All right.
When you're logical and thoughtful.
All right. Well, listen. All right, Rock and Rio. I'll see you later, brother. Everybody.
Who's the one that makes you happy? Or maybe who's the one always on your mind? And who is the reason you're living? Oh, who's the reason for your smile? So lonely, and I know I'm not the only one to ever feel this way. I love you so much that I think I'm going insane. I'm going crazy, out of my head, going crazy.